We are so back. For the past year, doing the countdown on the left bottom corner of the screen that you're watching has been a routine for me. So I just didn't feel anything. It's just something that I do every day. But as we come closer to an end, doing this just became a pure joy. All right, D1, D2, and D12. Can you believe it? Alright, so in this video, I'm gonna go through some articles, videos that I found online on X about the HYBE building. I will read you some interesting articles, translate them, and somebody asked me about HYBE stock price, the fact that it's rising, so how do I feel about it? So I will briefly talk about it in the end. So, we are back. This is what happened to the HYBE building. They have been doing the rapping HQ rapping thingy since 2023. BTS presence everywhere in 2023. 아포방포 in 2024, and we are back in 2025. Actually, let me read you the article first, and then I will go through some of the posts made by the fans online, and I will play you some interesting videos. Okay, so let's start here. BTS returns. HYBE headquarters wrapped with "We Are Back" banner. According to HYBE, on the 9th of this month, June 9th, the outer wall of its headquarters in Yongsan, Seoul, has been wrapped with the official logos of BTS and ARMY, along with the phrase "We Are Back." So the fact that they said according to HYBE tells us that this is the official PR materials, I think. This display is part of the annual BTSFESTA, a celebration held with fans to mark BTS' debut anniversary on June 13th. The wrapping will remain in place until the 29th, June 29th. That's pretty long. I love it. This year's message feels especially meaningful as it comes at a time when all the members are soon expected to return from military service and reunite with fans. With Jin and J-Hope already back and actively engaging in their own projects, anticipation is growing for the group's full-fledged activities. In previous years, HYBE's building has featured iconic phrases like BTS presence everywhere in 2023, ARMY forever, BTS forever, 아포방포 in 2024. This year, the simple yet powerful phrase marks their comeback in a memorable way. Meanwhile, the surrounding area is taking on a festive atmosphere ahead of the upcoming offline event, which will be held on June 13th and June 14th at Kintex Halls 9 and 10 in Goyang, Gyeonggi Province. A commemorative photo wall for the 2025 BTS Festa has been set up at Ilsan Lake Park. We are back right here. While banners have been hung at the Ilsanso District Office and Goyang Tourist Information Center, adding to the excitement leading up to the event. The offline event will run from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on both days, and is open to everyone. Fans can enjoy zones like the Voice Zone, featuring voice messages from the members, and the Trophy Zone, which showcase major awards received by BTS and ARMY. A signature light show linked with the ARMY Bomb light stick will also take place every hour on the hour for the 5 minutes starting at noon. Okay. Offering a variety of experiences for fans to enjoy. Beautiful. And yes, the presence of BTS could be felt in a lot of places in Seoul and in Korea. HYBE의 We Are Back 붙음. 네네, 서방님들 얼른 오세요. 건물 온다. So fans are calling BTS or their return as a return of the true landlords of this building. Although HYBE is using this building on a rent. And some people said that it's the fact that Big Hit didn't even bother to write BTS back. But instead, We Are Back is enough because everyone knows who we are. Yes. So, let me play you some videos. This is what it looked like last night. They were working on the wrapping. And I think international fans were there at night and in the morning to watch this happening in real time. And then this is what it looks like. or what it looked like in the morning. And then, yeah, this is what it looks like right now. This is beautiful. And yeah, BTS is back. The sign and the presence is everywhere. This is heartwarming. Thanks to the fans. Oh, by the way, this is what I saw a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? Like HYBE has ordered some, the statue of BTS logo, and to their headquarters building. So this is exciting. Huh. Fan projects. Yep. And then there's this. Oh.
Pacific, let's fly everyone. This is 5G188 flying you to Incheon, South Korea. Your best trip is yet to come.
Oh, your best trip is yet to come.
Please store your hand carry luggage under the seat in front of you.
Which airline is this? Oh, Cebu Pacific.
Like Boy with Love.
Boy with Love.
Please keep your permission to dance within the
Wow, this is good.
Must be on board. If you have a different flight number or destination, please call your cabin crew standing next to you for assistance.
Okay.
Thank you for choosing Cebu Pacific, whether you're flying to work, life goes on.
Oh.
We look forward to giving you a smooth like water flight and leave you feeling young forever.
Yo, this is.
You and remember, no matter where you go.
Okay, bars. Bars after bars, man. I love it. And then they're doing this fountain thingy in front of JTBC building. I think they played Idol. Yep. They played Idol in front of JTBC building. Purple lights. Can't call me artist. Can't call me idol. I love it. So excited to be in Korea around this time, especially in Seoul. I don't know which institution organized this particular event. I'm not sure if JTBC was the one, but a lot of armies think that this is pretty symbolic. The fact that, considering what JTBC has done to Suga last year, but oh well. All right, so I covered that. What is this? Oh, I covered that too, right? All right, so I read you this article, and yes, fans are excited. From Seoul to the world, everyone's ready for BTS. The signs, the photos are everywhere. The logos are everywhere. Multiple We Are Back banners were spotted celebrating BTS' highly anticipated return, says About Music. And international armies are coming to Korea and writing BTSFESTA for the purpose of visits. For not my immigration officer at Incheon looking at my form and looking at his coworker and saying another BTSFESTA. Meanwhile, Korean armies are saying please don't go to the members' discharge locations because that will be very disrespectful, considering the fact that the agency, Big Hit, and BTS members themselves, before they got enlisted, asked armies to not come to bases, right? If you want to see them, getting discharged in real time, there will be plenty of Korean journalists there filming the event, live stream. I'm pretty sure, just like it happened during the J-Hope's event and Jin's event. Okay, and then I'm seeing a lot of Korean media getting excited as well and writing about BTS return. For example, what is this? I'm gonna read you some headlines. Like, BTS as a full group is now a reality. All members to be discharged by June. What's next? BTS full group comeback imminent. Global fans eager. International media reports rising anticipation. BTS On surpasses 500 million streams on Spotify. I love this track. Congratulations to those who love On. BTS gears up for a full group comeback. Will the K-pop market shake again? RMMV Discharge tomorrow. BTS military hiatus ends this month. BTS is returning as a full group. Military hiatus nearing its end. And on and on and on. Korean media is writing about BTS once again. All right, and then let me read you a couple articles. So this one says, BTS returns, that's different. BTS reunites through a military discharge, full group set to return. This week, BTS members RMV, Jimin, and Jungkook, who enlisted in December 2023, will complete their mandatory military service and be discharged from active duty in the army. RM. So, I love the way it sounds, the sentence sounds. What is it? Discharged from active duty in the army, but returns to the army, or BTS Army. RM, who served in the 15th Infantry Division Military Band, and V, who was part of the 2nd Corps Military Police Special Task Force, will return to civilian life on June 10th. Jimin and Jungkook, who enlisted together, will be discharged on June 11th from the 5th Infantry Division, with Suga scheduled to finish his alternative service on June 21st. BTS will finally reunite as a full group and is expected to begin preparing in earnest for their next chapter. On June 7th, Big Hit Music released a statement asking fans not to visit the discharge sites, citing safety concerns and confirming that no official events will be held on the day of discharge, as emphasized by other fans as well, right? Please do not go. Since their last group release, the anthology album, Proof, in June 2022, BTS has been on a military hiatus with members focusing on solo projects. The title track, Yet to Come, ranked 6th among BTS' most streamed songs during the hiatus, January 2023 to June 2025, according to a report by KT Genie Music. Taking the top spot was Dynamite, released in August 2020 during the pandemic, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 and earned a Grammy nomination. Jin and J-Hope, who were discharged last June and October respectively, have already resumed solo activities. J-Hope will release a new hip-hop track titled Killin' It Girl on June 13th and will debut the performance at his encore concert, Hope on the Stage Final. Beautiful. At the Goyang Sports Complex main stadium. The track features American rapper Glorilla. Meanwhile, Jin will carry the momentum from his second mini-album, Echo, which debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 in May, his highest chart placement yet. He will kick off his first solo fan concert tour on June 28th to 29th in Goyang, Korea, before heading to 9 global cities, including Chiba and Osaka in Japan, Anaheim, Dallas, Tampa, Newark in the US, London, UK, and Amsterdam, Netherlands. A total of 18 shows are scheduled, allowing Jin to connect more closely with international fans. The two will also lead the annual 2025 BTSFESTA, commemorating the group's debut on June 13th. Online content such as Hoseokjin Photo, Today's Army 613, and Hoseokjin's 12 o'clock is being released in sequence. The offline portion of Festa will be held June 13 to 14 at Kintex in Goyang. The venue will feature a central Army Bomb photo spot with a large-scale Army Bomb and synchronized light show. The Voice Zone, these are things that were mentioned by NBC as well, right, in the beginning of this video. The Voice Zone will play voice messages from all 7 members, while the Trophy Zone will highlight the shared accomplishments of BTS and ARMY. Fans also can check out personal items from the members in the BTS locker area, said Hwang Ji-young from Chungang Ilbo. And then I'm not gonna read you the whole articles, but I think 매일경제, Star Today, is doing like a BTS Discharge series. So this article says BTS Discharge series number 1. Solo success during military hiatus. Perfect warm-up for a full group comeback. And they were talking about a few things. Like the article points out that BTS became only the 9th group in history, alongside the Beatles, Destiny's Child, Black Eyed Peas, etc., to have 2 or more individual members reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, which is a historic stat not mentioned in the previous articles. And it introduces fan-driven FESTA celebration during the military hiatus, especially the 2023 여의도 10th anniversary event, which drew 400,000 attendees, including 120,000 international armies. And Jin held a 1,000-person fan hug event the day after his discharge during FESTA. And also, the article notes that J-Hope launched his first ever solo world tour, starting in February and spanning 15 cities globally. And it also includes a fresh detail, like Jin's surprise guest appearance at Coldplay's concert in Korea this April, highlighting his global artist status. And it also gave updated precise Billboard chart data, how Jimin's Closer Than This has spent 45 weeks on the Global 200, Jungkook's 7 has been on the chart for 97 weeks, and Jin's mini album Echo charted number 4 and number 6 on Global 200. So that was what this article mentioned. And second article in the series by the same media agency, BTS Discharge Series number 2, Countdown to Defense Ministry Clock. When will all 7 members make their comeback? So, once again, let me talk about some details not mentioned in the previous articles. So BTS' second contract with HYBE and post-military activities, it explicitly states that BTS renewed their contract with HYBE in 2023, their second exclusive contract, and that the new agreement formally begins in 2025. 두 번째 계약을 체결. 군 복무 후에도 함께하기로 뜻을 모았다. 하이브는 이들의 새로운 전속 계약이 2025년부터 시작한다고 밝혔다. 정확한 계약 기간은 공개되지 않았지만 군 복무 이후 완전체 활동에 대한 리스크는 해소됐다. So the exact duration of the agreement has not been revealed to the public. Or contract, duration of the contract. But according to HYBE, the exclusive contract formally begins in 2025. And the article emphasized that this contract eliminates uncertainty about full group activities after military service. The article also cites industry speculation that BTS may release a new album by the end of 2005 or early 2006, followed by a world stadium tour, which we have discussed plenty of time before. And there's speculation that all 7 members might appear together at J-Hope's encore concert, Hope on the Stage final on June 13th to 14th, even though Suga is still completing alternative service, but could potentially attend since it's on a weekend, the article says. Yeah, it's speculation. Jin's solo concert, Run Seokjin EP tour on June 28th to 29th after Suga service ends, where all members might stand on stage together and share thoughts post-discharge. 혹은 슈가의 소집 해제 후인 28일, 29일 고양 종합운동장 보조 경기장에서 개최하는 진의 런석진 EP 투어에 멤버 전원이 함께 무대에 올라 저녁 소감을 밝힐 수 있다는 예측도 나온다. That will be exciting if that turns out to be reality. This is the first time the possibility of a pre-comeback full group appearance at one of these concerts is suggested in the media. Also, the article introduces the term Chapter 3, positioning the upcoming group era post-military as a new phase in BTS career trajectory. Chapter 3에서는 또 어떤 대기록을 써내갈지 귀추가 주목된다. Because Chapter 2, which was a solo focus period, has been mentioned before in the previous article. So, the way they phrased Chapter 3 is pretty interesting. Okay, and one more article. The article was released by 한경, 한국경제, which is the very media agency that dropped articles targeting 방시혁. Was it a couple weeks ago or last week? Which caused the HYBE stock to fall by like 10%. The title says, they haven't even made a comeback yet. Why HYBE stock is surging? Yeah, so they're trying to frame BTS comeback in terms of financial markets, stating that HYBE stock price surged as BTS members' discharge dates approached. Stock rose for 3 consecutive trading days, hitting 284,500 on June 5th. Also, today's price is higher than that. At one point today, it went above 300,000, but I think it kind of fell during the day. Yeah, I mean, stock goes up and down. And it also introduced data from music data journalist Kim Jin-woo, saying K-pop album sales dropped 17.7% in 2024. Digital streaming usage declined by 7.6%. It also notes that concerts and world tours became essential revenue drivers, setting context for why BTS and, of course, Blackpink's 2025 comebacks are so critical for the entire K-pop industry's recovery. Also, this article gives exact tour scale, 31 shows across 15 regions. Oh yeah, that's for J-Hope concert. Audience size, around 470,000 total attendees who attended J-Hope's Hope on the Stage concert, and it described it as a stadium level tour, noting all tickets sold out, including Goyang Sports Complex. Congratulations to J-Hope. And then it talks about FESTA booth zones, how there's going to be a DIY zone, making BTS pin buttons or sachets, coloring wall, Spotify playlist zone featuring songs curated by BTS. And then coloring wall is where fans can color in BTS album artwork templates. And there's something about like speculative outlook from industry sources. An unnamed music industry insider is quoted saying, even just Jin and J-Hope's solo success proves BTS brand power hasn't faded. Suggests the post-military full group BTS might be even stronger than pre-enlistment BTS. And then mentions Blackpink's expected 2025 comeback, predicting the two groups will revitalize the entertainment sector together. One thing I just want to note is that I enjoy Blackpink music. I know a lot of, I won't say a lot of, but some armies are pretty sensitive whenever like Korean media articles lump BTS with Blackpink together. But yeah, I don't have anything against them, but you're free to leave whatever in the comment section. But let me say this in the middle of this video, or we're almost there at the end. But let's try to be respectful, positive, and classy when we communicate. But yeah, it is true that a lot of Korean media articles are trying to frame the return of BTS and Blackpink as the signs of rebirth for the K-pop industry. But it's also interesting how, Blackpink is doing their own world tour in the year when BTS is having a comeback or getting discharged from the military as a full group. Okay. And then last but not least, somebody asked me about the HYBE stock. Yeah, I mean, how does that make me feel? Not bad. But mind you, this was meant to be like this. And I knew this would happen even last year when, HYBE was getting attacked from left and right because of what happened with Eugene's and the whole Minijin issue. But then stock goes up and down. And there's one thing I learned about Korean stock market by investing in HYBE and doing this channel is that media affects stock prices a lot in the Korean market, and the volatility is pretty high. So if you invest in a good company, over the long term, the stock price will go up. But when it comes to Korean stock markets, the volatility is something that makes the investors lose patience, and which is why a lot of Korean investors moved over to the U.S. stock market since a couple years ago. And who knows? One day, Korean media will write articles that will make BTS and HYBE look bad and then make the stock price fall. But I think investors have now learned lessons, especially since last year when we have seen with our own eyes how, there are times when K media can distort the facts and perspectives to, lead attacks against HYBE. And it just as 한경, Korean economy, 한국경제, dropped that bombshell articles on Bang Xiong, which caused stock price to drop momentarily, but then it went right back up. In fact, they're the ones who wrote articles something like, this is the time to buy HYBE stock. That was kind of ridiculous. So in less than 24 hours, they wrote articles that caused the stock price to drop, and then another article to suggest purchase of HYBE stocks because it will go back up again. I don't know. I know, have investing in the U.S. stock market as well. I know there's something like that in the U.S. How media and journalists driving prices up and down, but I personally believe I need to do some research into this if I want to say this more confidently, but that kind of game is on another level in the Korean market. All right, so there we go. It's an exciting time indeed, and D1 baby. Until RM and V returns, and then D2 for Jimin and Jungkook, and D12 for Suga. Let me know how you feel as well. And once again, feel free to leave comments, but let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Peace and love. Bye-bye. We are back.